Vanguardian 650 with another edition of Hip Hop Talk. And hip hop should always be on everybody's mind every day, all day, 24/7. The real ones know hip hop should always be at the forefront of your culture and lifestyle. Remember that. That's just coming from me. That's just how I do it. Happy Sunday, everyone. I love New York. I love New York. The mecca of hip hop. Um, Too bad they're the radio media uh, just stopped breaking New York artists. They usually, you know, something that powerful, that genre, and you're the mecca of it. But yet your radio stations, don't give it that much love. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. But I'm from Washington D.C. I understand because go goes through the same thing. Obviously, hip hop is on a much national scale, uh, staged in go go. Even though go go is some might say just regional, but at the same time, it a lot of people love it across the country, even across the world itself. It just doesn't have that big of a scope on it like hip hop has. Hip hop was able to do that, um, you know, through the radio stations, through the opportunities to get played on the radio, uh, through the efforts of the you know the b boys, the rappers, um, the dancers and everything like that. So you go back to the movie Flashdance, which would put elements of hip hop on, and you saw the kids out there breaking on the street, um, spinning the back and all that. You saw that in these major movies, and hip hop just exploded, as is now the dominant culture as it is today. Some say because of the push of commercialism, which used to be a cardinal rule or sin if you was an artist to cross over, but it had to cross over because the music you just couldn't keep it, um, regional or just your. Not that we was trying to keep it our little secret. It bubbled. It bubbled up and it's everywhere now. Mainly because the corporations got their hands on it, the record labels got their hands on it, and they've been pushing whatever agenda they want to push with hip hop. Sadly, you have these so-called, they say, industry plants, whoever they may be, pick a famous artist, pick a new artist out here or whatever, and they just throw them in, and they get all this love, and that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So, as I said before, if you're really thinking about hip hop all the time, you try to make it better yourself. You push back against the narratives. You push back against artists that you consider a plant, industry plant. You push back against them, not the artist itself, but you push back against that type of promotion. You know what I mean? When you got other artists who's true to the game, and they're bringing you everything they got organically, and it blows up, and they're doing it. They're pushing their brand, and they're doing it. You know what I mean? Give those artists the push, the same amount of push, because they're more talented. You know what I mean? They're way more talented. Everyone knows that. They're way more talented. You know what I mean? So, like I'm saying, not to discourage other artists and how they do it, but let's be real. You know what I mean? It's going to, we're going to give you the side eye when we see you just come out of nowhere, and then boom, you at the forefront. You know what I mean? We understand the machine propaganda and all that, but at the same time, you understand it's hip hop. You don't get that love like that until you actually, show that you're all about the culture yourself and putting good music out there and not disrespecting the culture with any trash music. But whatever works for you, that's just the way it is. That's the way things work out. At the same time, I'm gonna stay true to me and the MCs I like and have liked for years. So I give newer artists chances. Some music I like, some I don't. Um, I like alternative type hip hop. You know, if I think it's legitimately done respectfully and stuff like that, I can get on that vibe. But I'm not just jumping on artists because podcasts, popular podcast hosts are covering that. They're just trying to create, for those casual listeners to their podcast. They're just trying to keep them there, and they're gonna ride with new stuff that they don't even rock with. Really, they don't. You know what I mean? They're just doing it, just to, you know, they're just doing it for views, man. You know what I mean? Half the stuff they might have it in their playlist, but some of the stuff they know the hard. I mean, the purists, but the purists is not really looking at these shows like that. Some are looking at it for the hip hop value. Some are looking at these podcasts for just generally the entertainment of it all. You know what I mean? Just who's going to say something controversial, and what might go viral, and that's a lot of with the eyeballs that focus on shows like that. They that's what they want. That's what they want. Juiciness. They want the messy stuff. So what I mean, even you know, you have real podcasters out there that's doing it for the culture, and not to say you know any of these real um, big platforms don't do that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you got to understand what their what their objective is, so to speak. I think, but they might say something else. But I think it's their objective is to reach casual fans and give them a little bit of what they're familiar with. It makes sense in the grand scheme of things. It makes sense. So I don't know. Is what you think? Leave a comment in the comment section. This is Vanguardian 650. Please like this video, hit the subscribe button, and share this video. One.